feel like you can. That's fine. So hello, my pets. Now that we are up close and personal, very close to my recently smooth and calmed face from the definitely not terrifying mask that I put on. Now you get to just sit back and relax and get to look at my very pretty eyes with a slight pink hue on my face. And see how that lovely pink hue sparkles off of my eyes. 'Cause isn't that what it's all about? Besides my ice maker finishing some ice. Getting to look in my eyes and lose yourself in my eyes and all of that. Having a pretty voice guide your mind. After all, silly pets like you don't need to think. Now do they? I don't think so. I think it's much, much more fun for silly pets to just completely lose themselves in a pretty voice and some pretty eyes. Don't you think? I think so. And I think I have a very funny feeling that you happen to agree with me. 'Cause it is very, very easy to agree with me, isn't it? Oh, such good pets. Let's see if we can mess with the filters real quick. Can you hear me? Ooh. I'm messing with the noise suppressor, if you couldn't tell. What other filters are there? Let's find out, shall we? I'm looking at the waveform, not the waveform, but the like audio thing, and it is trying very hard to figure out what it wants to focus on. But clearly you know what to focus on, because what you want to do is just focus on my pretty eyes, right? That's what you want to do. And it's very, very easy for you to do that because my voice tends to be very, very easy to listen to get lost in, to have swirling around in your head. Don't you think? Well, that's a silly question because you don't think. Because you want to be a mindless little toy, don't you? Well, if you don't want to be a mindless little toy, that's also perfectly fine. You absolutely do not have to be if you don't want to. We are only here to enjoy ourselves. Don't know why the filters don't want to come up again. Damn. I guess I can't experiment with seeing if there are any echoes or reverbs to add to my voice. That just accentuates the fact that my voice very easily echoes through your head. Such a shame. Well, even without a filter like that, I think you still find it quite easy to hear that. Don't you? Aw, thank you. That's very sweet. My eyes are wonderful and powerful. Well, I think my eyes are many, many things. That certainly is one of them. I would say they're also very mesmerizing, very captivating, very enchanting, hypnotic, inviting, warm. There's many different things that you could use to describe them, but the effect is still the same. The effect where you are caught on them, the effect where you just can't stop yourself from looking at them, looking into them. Can't stop yourself from losing your train of thought and feeling everything slow down. You just can't help it. And I think you don't really want to help it. Because it feels nice. And why not enjoy things that feel nice, right? Very good. It's always fun to mess with people's heads and just seeing what it is that you can do in their minds, how you can captivate them, how you can entrance them, how you can draw them in deeper, make it just so irresistible, where they just can't help it. They don't want to look away, they aren't able to look away. And quite a lot of people find that temporary loss of control to be quite fun. And I think it is quite fun, don't you? Fun to just let go and do whatever you're told for a bit, you know? So that you don't have to think, you don't have to worry about anything, you just listen and you feel yourself relax and feel yourself letting go. And I'm sure that you can find this with many other types of voices and many other things can elicit that kind of response, that kind of just relaxing and not thinking, so you're just doing things mindlessly, not really paying real attention to it because your focus is on either the voice or the words, or maybe both. Could be both. Sometimes it's just easy to completely lose yourself, and whether you're not paying attention to the words because the voice just so easily slips in your mind, or whether you're just captivated by every word that they're saying, regardless of their voice, although having a nice voice never hurts, right? Having a nice voice is always very helpful when it comes to taking minds and replacing thoughts with things you approve. This still does not want to do the thing. And that's alright. We'll have to play with that later now, won't we? But for now, you're just so busy looking at me and listening to me and having a very chill, enjoyable time, right? That's usually the goal, whether it's in streaming or whether it's just doing little videos. Am I right or am I right? It's always so much nicer to not have to pay attention. Sometimes people might have me in the background while I talk or do whatever, or maybe they have me full screen on their computer. Maybe they're completely focused, maybe they're only partially focused. Either way, it's always an enjoyable time. Either way, it's just easy. Easy and nice and relaxing. Which is